In 1984, the very first program was started and a selection of participants. Farmers had come through some very high interest rates, up to 21% interest. Many of them were suffering financially. So that put a little extra pressure on the need for leadership at that time. I was out selling the program to various organizations and service clubs, and they'd come up to me and say, if Bill Stewart says this is a good program, this is a good program. He's long since passed, but we're still remembering him, and we're still thinking of how he helped so much to get the program started. He had been the Minister of Agriculture and Food for 15 years before that. And so there was a tremendous amount of trust based on the fact that he was the honorary chairman.
Bill Stewart is a rare example of a leader who commands respect from such a broad group of people. Certainly he earned the respect of the people in the rural community. He earned the respect of the people in the ag industry through the commodity associations and marketing boards. He earned the respect of his colleagues in government. Imagine being a minister in place for 15 years today in the same portfolio. He was a person who earned the respect. He was a visionary, he was a leader. And so to remember someone like that is really important, because we can learn so much from his example.
I think that's one of the great opportunities that young people have, is to participate in 4-H and junior farmers. That's where I got my start. No question about that at all. And I feel that a great many of our leaders today have come from those particular areas. And that's where you get the satisfaction. You look back and you see young people that have come up through those ranks, and then they step on and take a management position and an operational position in agriculture. And there's a lot less farmers today than there ever was before, but those that are there are the better for having had that background in agricultural educational training.
The Stuart Endowment goes right along the line of what he wanted to have happen, was that there was an endowment there that would continue to support the program because that was important to him.
Well, we decided it had to be a wonderful launch to the program, and came up with the idea of a garden party. And it was a wonderful event. We had live music, and Stewart family were there, and some of them spoke, and people were just so eager to support the Stuart Endowment because it showed our respect for the man. He was absolutely the epitome of a leader.
As the years have gone on, things have got more and more complex, and I'm sure he would still say that's a very important thing to do, to have leadership training.
It's important for us to go back to our roots and think about someone like William A. Stewart. And William A. Stewart epitomizes all those different levels of leadership. So what better person to pay tribute to than to someone who exemplifies what we're trying to do within the program.